Welcome to our segment today, which will talk about investment fees. My name is Paul Jasper. I'm a chartered professional accountant and one of 5 trustees on the Saskatchewan Pension Plan. It's important to know that fees have a huge impact because those fees are paid out of the returns that you do receive. There are all sorts of industry averages as to what the management expense ratio is, and it has ranged from 1 to 3% of the amount invested. The higher the management expense ratio, the less return you will receive. And conversely, the lower the management expense ratio, the more you will have in a net return and the more you will have saved for your retirement. If you save for retirement with the Saskatchewan Pension Plan, you will be paying a fee to get your funds professionally managed. One of the beauties of the Saskatchewan Pension Plan is you're pooling your funds that you've invested with other members. As a result of that pooling, you will get access to investment managers that you may not have otherwise been able to attract. Another advantage of Saskatchewan Pension Plan is that when you make a contribution to the plan, there's no deduction for fees up front. Therefore, your money starts to work for you from day one. I think it is important to look at a couple of examples of how the management expense ratio can affect your net return. If you start at age 30 and save $2,500 per year in the SPP for 35 years, at an annual net interest rate of 5%, your savings will be $237,090 at age 65. If at age 30 you save $2,500 a year in a retail balanced mutual fund for 35 years with an average net interest return of 3.63%, lower because the admin expenses are 1.3% higher than with SPP, you will have savings of $177,235 at age 65. That is a difference of almost $60,000 for your retirement. And the results are even much more dramatic if you deposit $2,500 for 35 years and transfer in another $10,000 per year from your existing registered retirement savings plan. Earning 5% a year with Saskatchewan Pension Plan, your fund would be approximately $1.2 million. But if you earn 3.63% in a retail balance fund with a higher MER, you will have saved only $880,000 or 25% less. Therefore, whenever you're investing, it's important to pay attention to what is your MER, what is the management expense ratio. It will have a dramatic effect on what you have in your retirement years. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you do have questions about the Saskatchewan Pension Plan, feel free to call the 1-800 number or go on the website at any time.